Buried guns and threats of booby traps to kill government agents. It all sounds like something you'd see in the movies, but it's something that played out right here in the Bay Area. Now, one of the so-called Doomsday preppers is being sentenced today. Our John Thomas is in Tampa now with more on this bizarre case and also what happened at today's hearing. Good afternoon, John.
Yeah, good afternoon to you. You think this would have been easy because he was getting sentenced today, and he had already admitted that he was guilty, but it wasn't easy, and I'm talking about it wasn't easy for the federal prosecutors, and it wasn't easy for the judge, and that's because there was kind of a juxtaposition here. On the one side, there was the severity of the charges, but on the other, when it came to Martin Winters, they had to deal with the fact that this guy has done great things for his community.
I just hope everybody sees how good of a person he actually is.
Not saying much to the media, family and friends would leave the courthouse. Their father, neighbor, friend, now sentenced in federal court for making and possessing unregistered destructive devices. A pre-sentence report would recommend 55-year-old Martin Winters serve anywhere from 46 to 57 months in jail. In court, 4 witnesses for the defense would testify as to Winters' remarkable charity work in his community in the Valrico area, citing things like a free produce stand that he set up for anyone who needed anything from vegetables to milk and even eggs, free of charge. Federal prosecutors would also tell the court they agreed. From letters they had received, Winters was a charitable, God-fearing man, loved by his neighbors. But the problem for the government and the judge, taped evidence of Winters talking about killing federal agents if they ever came onto his property. Winters would speak last, saying the talk was just that, talk, a guy boasting on a porch. He would then turn to federal prosecutors, accept his guilt, and apologize. He would then turn to his family and say he was sorry. Judge Hernandez would then impose her sentence, a reduced sentence, 30 months, with 6 months time served and 3 years probation.
I don't believe for a minute that he's going to kill federal agents. And as I stated to the court, this is all predicated on the end of times and Doomsday. Well, Doomsday, they've talked about it for thousands of years, and we're still going.
Yeah.
So 30 months, he's already served 6 months. That brings it down to 24. He's probably only going to serve 85% of his sentence, so he could be out in 18, 19 months. I have to mention one other thing, because I've never seen this in court before, as we have sirens going on behind us. After the judge left the courtroom, the federal prosecutor went over to the defense table. He shared words with Mr. Winters. They shook hands, and then Mr. Winters gave him a thumbs up. I have never seen that before in a courtroom. Back to you.